round. You make the world go round. And every one of us is a potential mother or a mother in some sort. Yes, because by nature, we women are mothers. You're welcome once again to the Vital Women Conference. And guess what? It's going to be a very enthralling experience. I congratulate everybody who was here right on before time and right on time. Because guess what? Something big is going to happen to you this afternoon. Yes. So if you were invited here, after this conference, you're going to be, having to thank that person that got you a slot on the conference. What is the Vital Woman Conference about? It's helping women redefine strength and vitality. And this strength is, all around in their finances, in their health, in their emotions, in every aspect. We are on the mission to help every woman to rediscover their vitality all round and help the next woman do so too. So you see, you are in the right place. You are in the right place. And we have some very beautiful resource people on the line. They are here to unbox what this program is all about and how you can benefit from it. Yes, how it can change your life. So do something. Make sure you are in a place where you're concentrating. Make sure you're not distracted. This is not the time to be in the kitchen frying plantain or whatever. Yes, I know it's Sunday. Commit to making the next 90 minutes work by paying attention, because guess what? It just might change the trajectory of things for you, like it did for me when I got a slot a while back. So pay good attention. Make sure you're in a place where you can concentrate, because guess what? At the end of this session, some wonderful, wonderful, wonderful offers will be given. And it will only be up for grabs for those who are attentive. So in all you do, pay good attention. In all you do, pay good attention, because these offers are mind-blowing. These offers can change the course of things for you. These offers are answers to prayer. So in all you do, make sure you stay till the end and, make sure hopefully, you will be one of those who will get the offers. Hopefully, we don't know who is going to get the offers, right? I am not the one who will be like unveiling this. As I said, we have some very high level ladies who are our resource people for this conference. And I have the privilege of introducing our first speaker. I have the privilege of introducing our first speaker, a lady who has done exceedingly well for herself for several years. It's one thing to do something well once, but when you stay on it for a while, it means you know what you're doing. So this lady I'm going to be calling up now is a lady who has done exceedingly well for herself. Yes, not just that, she has helped several women in Nigeria and beyond understand what it means to be a vital woman all around. Understand how their lives are integrated and how this concept of vitality can play out in their lives. She's, super fun to work with. Many women have testified that working with her has, been the reason they are doing well in their health, in their finances. So it's my honor to have Miss Jennifer Emmanuel as our first speaker this afternoon. Can I see you? Welcome her in the chat box. Welcome her in the chat box. Welcome her in the chat box as she takes over. As I said, all you need is paying attention, because it will change things for you. Over to you, Miss Jennifer.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Miss Angie. Good evening, ladies. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. It's a beautiful, wonderful Sunday to be alive. Of course, we're super grateful to God. And once again, happy Mothering Sunday to each and every one of you. Thank you so much, Miss Angie, for bringing me in. Ladies, we are in for an exciting time this evening. Yes, I believe you are in a place that is quiet. And I believe that for the next, few minutes we're going to be here, you are going to be paying rapt attention. Guess what? Just like Miss Angie said, there's something amazing for a few women here today, all right? And you could just be that one person who is lucky, all right, to walk away with what we have for you this evening, all right? So you're welcome. You're welcome to the Vital Woman conference this evening. My name is Jennifer, just like you've heard, all right? And I'm just going to be sharing with you what the Vital Woman Conference is all about, what you stand to benefit from, being a part of this amazing movement, that we got started, okay? So, what is this project all about? What is this conference all about? But before I tell you what this conference is all about, guess what? There's a reason why I am here to share with you today. All right. Yes, because I have been able to use this project. All right. Coming on board this conference, I've been able to use this project to position myself financially, to position myself mentally, to position myself health wise to becoming a better person. All right. And as we proceed, I'll be sharing with you how I was able to do that and how you can do that for yourself. So, what is this Vital Woman project all about? What is this conference that we're having all about? I need you to understand that this is a program that is designed to help women become financially independent. So if you are here and you're a woman who has been looking for a way to create financial independence for yourself, you're at the right place. You're welcome. All right. It is a program that is aimed at helping women to regain their health and their vitality. Again, if you're a woman here and you've been looking for the longest, time, how can I regain my health? How can I regain my vitality? Oh, before I started having children, I was able to do this, I was able to do that. Now I have children, lower back pain, this one, that one, and not able to do what, I used to do before. And you've been wondering, how can I get my health back? How can I get my vitality back? You're at the right place because we're going to show you exactly how you can do that. All right. Now, this is also targeted at helping at raising women who are going to help raise other women. Again, if you are here and you're a lady who is passionate about other women, you're passionate about girls, you're passionate about the girl child, how can we put other women on the right path? Guess what? You're in the right place because we're going to be unveiling that to you. Ladies, the Vital Woman Project has been designed to help instill the self-confidence in women that their dreams are valid, and so their dreams should be pursued. All right? Yes. Now, at the Vital Woman Project, guess what? We have a mission statement, and our mission is to raise beautiful, intelligent, strong, and financially secured women through the mentorship and training platform in the digital and in the connected economy. So, why this project? Why is this project in place in the first place? Because you would understand with me that every lady has basic needs that she cannot do without. True or false? Unlike the men. Every month there are some basic needs. Daily there are basic needs. You need to do your hair, you have your period and all of those things. Men don't bother with all of those things. These kinds of needs put a lot of women under financial pressure. You would also agree with me that there is a limit to the kind of jobs that women can do. Yes, we hear that thing that they say, oh, what a man can do, a woman can do better. Is it really? A man's strength is not the same as a woman's strength. A man can go out under the sun and he can go and be hitting rocks and carrying cement, and he can do that for 1 week, 1 month, and nothing happens to him. A woman can't do that for that long period of time. Why? Because of how her body is. All right. The average young Nigerian lady is most times being pressured to believe that her intellect or her skills are not good enough. And so she has to, offer her body for her to be successful or for her to achieve her dreams. I am sure you listening to me here, you have stories for days. You have your sisters, your aunties, your friends and all of that who have stories like that for days to tell you. All right? And that is why the Vital Woman Project has been put in place to let you know that whatever that dream is, you don't need to sell your body. You don't need to do anything demeaning for you to be able to achieve it. You can actually achieve it, all right? So why, as you, a woman, why must you be financially free? It is very important for you to become financially free, especially in this country, Nigeria, because being financially free, it increases respect that people have for you. It also increases your sense of self-worth. You carry yourself, a little bit more, all right, a little bit better when you know that you're financially free, when you know that you have the means to take care of one or two things. It makes you an asset. You are no longer a liability. People don't walk over you. People don't push, you over and all of that. You become an asset. You have a voice. Why? Because you are financially free. Becoming financially free gives you choices. All right. It provides long-term stability, not just for yourself, but for your children. There are a lot of women who are in circumstances, in positions where they could have easily walked away. But guess what? They are there receiving all the nonsense. Why? Because of the children. Most times it's not really because of the children, it's because they don't have the financial freedom to walk away from them. All right. Becoming financially free makes you a role model. Your children look at you and say, yes, I want to be like mommy. All right. It gives you time freedom. And guess what? Becoming financially free gives you protection. They say money is a defense. It gives you protection. Again, there are lots of things that will not happen to you. You will not even tolerate it if you're financially free. And that is why, as a lady, you need to be able to create financial freedom for yourself. But I have a quick question to ask us. Is it possible? And I need you all to go to the comment box and answer me. Is it possible in this present Nigeria for a woman to be financially free? True or false? Do you think it's possible with the current economic conditions and everything? Do you think it's possible for a woman to be financially free? Ariola said, yes, it's possible. Danny's Cake said, yes, it's possible. Bridget said, yes, it's possible. Are you sure it's really possible for a woman to be financially free in Nigeria? Zamani Blessing said, yes, it's possible. Wow, it's possible, right? Yes, you're all right. It's possible. It is possible for a woman to become financially free. But guess what? The world has evolved. The world has evolved. Now, let's look at some statistics quickly, all right? So that you can see how the world has evolved and how you, as a lady, also needs to evolve. Now, based on research, women account for most of Nigeria's unemployment and underemployment. You'd agree with me that this is big. You don't even need to agree with me on this. This is research. Nigerian women only earn 23% less than the men get for the same work that they do. So you see a man and a woman working the same place, doing the same thing, but the man is earning a little bit higher. And guess what? In our Nigerian context, guess what? You even earn some certain amount of money. People are asking you, what are you using the money for? If you are married, you ask you, don't you have a husband that is feeding you? So what do you need this plenty money for? Why do we need to pay you this plenty salary? If you are not married, they'll tell you, hey, so you don't have responsibility. So why do you need this plenty salary? Are you saying that? Political exclusion and education parity are some of the gender-based issues that a lot of Nigerian women experience. All right? And guess what? Our GDP will grow by about 23% if women took part in the economy to the same extent as men do. Are you saying that? So when you look at it economically, a lot of women are disadvantaged. All right? Economically, a lot of women are disadvantaged already. But there is something that you can do. All right?
And so let us look at some options, that somebody will say, okay, let me look at, options for me, because I cannot, even if the economy, if I'm at a disadvantage economically, I cannot just sit down and fold my hands, right? Let's look at some options. Is the options for you to, okay, let me just go get a job, and work from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., as the case may be. If you're a married woman, especially, getting a job can be very inconveniencing. Not even a married woman. If you're a woman with children, getting a job can be very inconveniencing. Why? Because you most times have to leave your kids in the hands of a caregiver. Women, am I speaking? You find out that you are leaving your kids, you just gave birth, you're giving about 3 months maternity leave. Your child is just 3 months old, and you have to leave that child. Why? Because you have to resume work. And so you leave your child in the house of a caregiver, who most times you don't even know their mind towards your child. And I'm sure you must have heard different stories of, women who had to leave their children at daycare centers, and daycare centers, just did rubbish with the children. And at the end of the day, that salary you are pursuing, that you are leaving your child for, you leave your 3 months old, your 6 months old child, your less than 1 year old child. Oh, I need to go and hustle. I need to go and get a job. That salary you are hustling to get, most times, is not enough to take care of all the expenses that you need to take care of. Women, am I speaking? If I'm speaking, go over to the comment box and let me know. Am I speaking? Or is the other option for you to go and start a traditional business? Oh, if you are here and you've started a traditional business, especially as a mother, all right, you realize with me that there are lots of challenges that are also involved. I was watching a skit about a lady who was doing a behind the scene of, she sells, thrift clothes online, and she was doing a behind the scenes. And guess what? She had about 3 children who are all under the age of 5 years. And as she was doing the behind the scenes, we just kept hearing, drop that thing, stop that, da 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 da, all of that. Guess what? That is the reality for women. All right? That is the reality for women. Or is it for you to go and source for contracts? As a woman, you want to go and source for contracts? Guess what? One big man will tell you, okay, I have this contract to give you. But for me to give you this contract, you have to come and meet me in one hotel room or something. That is the reality for a lot of women. Guess what? For the men, they won't tell them to come and do that. But for you as a woman, you have to come and sacrifice your body. You have to come and do one thing. You have to come and do one thing or this other one for you to be able to secure those contracts. That's the reality. Now, in our today's world, every woman is only one financial crisis away from either being controlled, from being silenced, from being manipulated, or being forgotten completely. You are one financial crisis away from all of that. But that can change when you decide to take charge of your own income. And that is why you need to be very serious, very intentional this year about what? About your finances. The cost of living has doubled. That is the reality we are facing right now, all right? But guess what? Income still stagnant. We've come to realize that degrees are no longer guarantees of income. Yes. The modern woman, ladies, hear this. The modern woman needs a system, not just a salary. And the beautiful thing is that technology and networks have made it possible for you to earn from anywhere. Yes. So you don't need to beg anybody to help you to live your dream. What you need is a system that pays you for your efforts, a system that connects you with others, a system that grows while you sleep. And that is exactly what the Vital Woman Project provides for you. All right, ladies? Yes. So let's talk about the pillars, of this project, because there are 4 pillars that holds this project. The first pillar of this project is mentorship, training, and capacity building. Now, at this project, we're going to help you to get personalized guidance. We're going to help you get skill development that you need to overcome the unique obstacles that you face and unlock your full potential. The second pillar is what? Discipline, regimentation, and stoicism. Now, at this project, we're going to help you to gain the mental fortitude that you need to conquer the personal roadblocks that you have, all right, so that we can help you to achieve those goals that you have set for yourself. The third pillar, health optimization through nutritional supplementation and lifestyle changes. Remember that I said earlier, the goal of this is to help you regain your health and vitality. That's exactly what we do with this pillar, all right? Help you to experience the power of feeling your best, both physically and mentally, all right? Because a woman who is at her best physically, guess what? She can optimize herself. A lady who is at her best mentally can also optimize herself. And we do that through modular health optimization programs and through what? Through lifestyle changes. As we continue, you're going to see exactly how this health optimization plan has helped a lot of women to create what? To become a better version of themselves. And the fourth pillar is a deep understanding of leverage and building financial leverage systems. And with this pillar, we're going to help you achieve exponential growth and success by what? Strategically leveraging systems that we have put in place and helping you to maximize your impact with minimal effort. And that's exactly what leverage is all about. Because through leverage, we are going to be building financially strong, independent women. And what is leverage? Ladies, I need you to understand that in the business world, one thing that you really need to understand is this concept of what? Of leverage. Because leverage is your ability to use your resources, your ability to use your connections, your ability to, use the things around you to create success for yourself. All right? Sorry about that. Awesome. It's your ability to use the things around you, all right, to create success for yourself. You are putting in minimal effort, but you are able to get maximum results, all right? That's simply leverage, okay? Yes, that is simply what leverage is. Now, how can you as a lady use leverage to your advantage? There are two ways in which you can leverage, all right? Two ways in which you can leverage. The first way in which you can leverage is you can leverage through your personally, produced products and services, all right? You produce something, because I'm sure there are some of you here, you do things, all right? You're a small business person. You do cakes, you do chin-chin, you do zobo, you sew clothes and all of that, all right? So how do you use that system to leverage? What you simply need to do is allow as many people as possible to have access to those, your clothes, your designs, have access to, the things that you sell, have access to the services that you render, and as many people as able to have access to them, guess what? You make money from it. That is leveraging, all right? Yes. Another way in which you can leverage is what? You leverage through other people's products and services. Now, a limitation to you leveraging through your own personal products and services is that you may not be able to scale. So you will find yourself at the exact same spot where you are for a long period of time. Oh, I've been selling this Zobo. I've been selling this tiger nut juice. So I've been doing this cake, but I have not been able to scale the way I want to scale. I'm still at that same circle for the past 5 years, for the past 10 years. How do I scale? For you to be able to scale, you probably need some funds for you to scale, right? Am I speaking? If I'm speaking, go over to the comment box and let me know. All right. And that brings us to the second way in which you can leverage through other people's products and services. How do you do that? You simply subscribe as a partner, all right, to somebody who has scaled, all right? You subscribe to a partner who has already scaled, all right? And, as their products or services are sold through you, you get to make money. All right. And if I ask you, of these two ways in which you can leverage, which one do you think is better? You would agree with me, the second one, right? Yes, the second one. Now, imagine for a minute, ladies, that there is a system you plugged in and built. And as people buy their personal items from different factories and shops around the world, you make just a tiny percentage of whatever they buy for the rest of your life. Imagine there's a system like that. Wouldn't that be amazing? Let's break down this a little bit. Now, imagine if 10,000 people purchase products from this system every single day. So you do Zobo, for instance. Imagine if 10,000 people purchase Zobo from you every single day, and all you are making is just 100 naira per commission per purchase. How much is that in a day? That's 1,000,000 naira. But as soon as I said it, there are some 5 questions that has run through your head. Pam, 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 pam. What are those 5 questions? Number 1, how do I plug in and build this system? That's the first question. The second question, how can I connect 10,000 people? Because for one lady here, as soon as I said 10,000 persons, you put your hand on your head and you're shouting, hey, I know only 5 persons in my life. Oh. How do I make people to buy these products so that I will keep earning? The fourth question, how do I make this money through leverage? Because remember, the keyword, ladies, is what? It's leverage. And the fifth question at the back of your mind is, am I sure that this thing is going to work? Jennifer, are you really sure this thing is going to work? Ladies, let me hold your hands as I take you through those 5 questions and I call in the next person. All right? Now, you say, how can I plug into the system and start building the system? Ladies, listen to me. With as little as 90,000 naira. Yes. Any focused woman can partner with us. And we would help you to begin to develop a 7-figure cash flow system today using our deep leverage principles and strategies. That is how you can begin. All right? That's how you can begin. I need you to understand this. That it has nothing to do with selling to anybody, convincing anybody, pressuring anybody. Why? Because at this project, we've been able to form partners both locally and internationally. And guess what? We have our partners who are all the way in the US, they're in Europe, they're in Germany, they're in the Philippines, they're in different parts of the world. All right. And of course, we have a whole lot of our local partners also. And guess what? These partnerships we've been able to make gives us access to an amazing range of health beneficial products. Amazing products. Is it the health supplements that it gives us access to? Yes, and guess what? As a lady, you need supplements, especially as you are getting older. The way your body used to run in your 20s is not the same way your body is running in your 30s. It's not the same way your body will run in your 40s. It's not the same way to run in your 50s and 60s. So you need supplements. And guess what? As you are getting older, there are some, nutrients in your body, some elements in your body that you need to be what? Replenishing. One of them is what? Is collagen. So that you'll not be 60 years and then you'll be looking like a lady that is 80 years. You can be 60 years and then you still be looking like a lady in her 30s or in her 40s. A lot of those supplements, you need to start taking them. All right? Yes, we have daily home use products and all of that. You brush your teeth every single day. All right? You brush your teeth every single day. You have children in your house who take Milo, Bonvita, and all of those things. Guess what? These are products that you get to have access to. Guess what? The beautiful partnership we've been able to form with our partners gives us the opportunity that we are not handling manufacturing, shipping, technology, and we are not bothered with any of those. Our partners, all those our partners I mentioned, they take care of all of that. All we simply need to do is what? We are just connecting. And guess what? We've been in this amazing partnership with them for the past 20 years. Now, what are the other packages you can plug in with? All right, you can plug in with the Entryverse package, with the Technoverse package, with the Most Preferred package, and with the Ultraverse packages. All right. Second question, how do I connect 10,000 persons? All right. Do you know, ladies, that with your phone alone, you can access anywhere between 1 to 100 million people across the world? Ladies, listen to me. Somebody please answer me. Is there any lady here? You have the personal phone number of the First Lady of Nigeria. Any lady? Let me know. If you have, if you do, just let me know. All right. I'm not telling you to share it with me. I don't need it. I don't want you to. I'm not going to call her. But if you have the personal phone number of the first lady of this country, go to the comment box and let me know. Just say me, anybody. You have the personal phone number. Grace said no. I need the lady who has the personal, the one that you dial her one time, she picks up. Not the phone number that has switched off since the day she became first lady. Anybody, I'm not seeing any response. You say, how will I have the personal phone number of the first lady? How now? Where I won't get them from? Do you know that you are just 6 persons away? There is a concept called the 6 degrees of separation. You, Grace, that you said, no, I don't have. Oh, guess what? Under your phone that you are using right now, Sandra said it's not possible. Sandra, on that phone you are using right now, there is somebody's contact on that phone that has the contact of another person. That one has the contact of another person. That one has the contact of another person. 6 persons away from you right now, under your phone, there's somebody on that phone. 6 persons away from you that has the personal phone number of the first lady of this country. Yes, that's the concept of the 6 degrees of separation. All right. So let me show you how you can access up to 1,000, 10,000 persons. Now, it has been scientifically proven that the average Nigerian woman has at least 100 contacts on her phone. Some of you have more than 100 contacts. Some of you say, no, the contacts I have on my phone is just 20. Averagely, about 100 contacts. Now, those your 100 contacts, guess what? There are also 100 phones that have at least 100 contacts on them. Are you seeing that? By the time we get to your 3rd level, you would already been able to access 1 million contacts. Now, the question is, can you be able to reach out to 1 million persons? No. What if you're only able to access just 1%? I didn't say 10%. 1% of those 1 million persons. That's what? That's 10,000 persons. So can you see now? How did we arrive at 10,000 persons? You started with the 100 contacts you have on your phone. All right? How do I reach out to these persons so that I will keep earning on a daily basis? We simply use a simple strategy. You buy, you use, you connect. All right? And in the next 5 weeks, we can help you to activate your business by conducting an initial planning orientation with you immediately. And we're going to teach you our powerful secret system that helps you to what? To scale. We'll also plug into our standard method of operation and we run it with you at your pace because we know you're a busy lady. Of course, you have children, you have family, you have your business, you have lots of things. So we're going to run it with you at your pace. All right. Now, what are some of the tools we are going to, start deploying with you immediately? You come on board, we have the brand launch, all right, which we, hold it with you either physically or online on Zoom. There is a link that you share to your friends. There's a link that your friend shared to you that you clicked in and you were here. You can also share that link with your friends, all right? Yes, guess what? We can also invite your friends on your behalf. All right. These are simple tools that you or anybody can use. All right. For you to be able to scale. Now, the 4th question, how do I now make this money? Through leverage. Now, you earn money in 2 basic ways in the system. The first way in which you earn is what we call the direct connector bonus. Somebody go to the comment box and type DCB, direct connector bonus. All right. Now, with the direct connector bonus, whenever you personally connect somebody into the system, all right, to purchase a mentorship package, guess what? You earn anything between 20,000 naira to as much as 200,000 naira, all right? And there is no limit to the number of 20,000 nairas you can make. The same way you connect your friend, you do one fine hair. Your friend tells you, oh, wow, I love this, your fine hair. Where did you make it? And then you tell her, oh, it's my stylist. Oh, this is my stylist number. Call the stylist. In short, tell the stylist that it is me, Blessing, that told you about her. and your friend will go there, go and make their hair, beautiful hair. And guess what? The stylist will just tell you, thank you, God bless you for connecting somebody to me. The stylist has made money. Your friend has gotten a service, beautiful hair. What did you get? Nothing. And guess what, we ladies, we do this a whole lot of times. You connect your friends to different, opportunities every single time. Do you get paid for it? No. We're telling you at the Vital Woman Project today that guess what? You can start making money. All right. The second way in which you earn is what we call the matching bonus. All right. Now, whenever two people purchase business mentorship packages on opposite sides of your portfolio, guess what? You earn an extra 7,000 naira, irrespective of who connected them. And that is where leverage starts working for you. All right. Because this 7,000 naira is not looking at, was it blessing that made the connection or not? No. Guess what? As these connections are happening on the left and right of your business portfolio, 7,000 naira keeps flowing to you. Ladies, guess what? With this system, you can unlock an opportunity for yourself to not just create financial freedom for yourself this year, 2026, but you can create an opportunity for yourself to help other women around you also become financially free. The last question, will this work? Ladies, the answer to this question is a capital YES. Yes, it will. Why? Because the person speaking to you at some point in time was financially lost completely. I came across the Vital Woman Project, and guess what? Everything changed for me. Everything changed for me. I moved myself from that lady who was always at a disadvantage financially. I had a job, I was working that job, and at the end of the month, the salary comes and the salary disappears. As it is coming, it is disappearing. Why? Because I had borrowed it before the month ended. So as soon as the salary is coming, I'm using the salary to offset the people that I collected money from, so that I can collect from them a few days later. I came across this conference, I came across this project, and everything changed for me. Ladies, it not just changed for me financially. This project gave me an opportunity for me to start exploring different locations outside of this country. I have been able to travel to destinations that I would only see on my screen, either on my phone screen or on my TV screen. I came across this project and I saw myself traveling. I have been to amazing destinations. This system has given me an opportunity for me to help a whole lot of other men and women, for them to be able to create financial freedom for themselves. Yes, there is one thing that you're going to leave on this earth, is the legacy that you've left behind at the time, when your life is done here on earth. And this project has given me an opportunity for me to be able to do that. All right. This was in one of our trips. This was in Manila. All right. Manila was an awesome vacation. All right. This was in Jordan. This was the entrance to Petra in Jordan. All right. This was me and some of my other colleagues. It was amazing and awesome trip. All right. Yes, ladies. And if it has done this for me and so many other women, it can do that for you. So after you've plugged into the system, what's the next step? Is your mentorship. We're beginning your mentorship with you immediately. All right. Immediately. Ladies, in summary, guess what? You can come on board the Vital Woman Project with either the Entryverse, with the Technoverse, with the most preferred portfolio, or with the Ultraverse portfolio. At this point in time, ladies and gentlemen, yes, I am going to be calling on board an amazing lady who is going to be sharing with us. I told you that I'm going to be calling somebody who is going to be sharing her health journey with us, all right? Now, this lady is going to be sharing with us how the Vital Woman Project has helped her to regain her vitality. Ladies, let's go over to the comment box and make welcome none other than an amazing lady, an amazing mother, an amazing mentor, Mrs. Faith Mobo. Mrs. Faith, I believe that you are here. The floor is yours.
Yes, I'm here. Thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Jennifer. Thank you so much. You've made our job here very easy. Wow, wow. Happy Mother's Day to all the women in the house. Happy Mother's Day to all the women in the house. And I'm super excited to be here to share my health journey. Remember, it's the Vital Woman, and we want you to be empowered all around in your finance and in your health. And of course, you know, they say health is what? Wealth. So if you're not healthy, how will you take care of your family? How will you take care of your business? And the truth is that women, we are special. We are very special. You take care of everybody around you, but who takes care of you? Guess what? It is still you that take care of you. All right. So I believe after today, you are going to show yourself love. All right. You're going to show yourself love. Thank you all. Thank you all for the amazing welcome. So can you see my screen? Give me 100 on the chat box if you can see my screen. Give me 100 on the chat box if you can see my screen. So I'm going to quickly share my health journey with you. How the Vital Woman has helped me become a vital lady. Okay. So give me 100 if you can see my screen. Okay, beautiful. I have people who can see my screen. So my name is Faith Mobile. I'm also called the Vitamator. Now, the Vital Woman has helped me discover my purpose. And I'm going to show you that. Yes. All right. So this is my story. Please do not laugh. This was then. The Egyptians you shall see no more. All right. So this was then when I was weighing 88 kg. I was going through severe pain. I was having arthritis. Yes, as young as I am, I thought arthritis is for people who are old. I didn't know it caught up with me. Okay. I couldn't squat. I couldn't climb the stairs. When I'm climbing the stairs, I'm holding the rims so that I don't fall. When I'm stepping down, I'm holding the rims so that I don't stop. I don't fall. It was so bad that I wake up in the morning, I have stiff legs. I'm walking, my legs are cracking. I'm sure if you have experienced that, you can relate. I was looking for a solution on what to do. When I got to the hospital, the doctor told me, okay, Faith, you're having osteoarthritis stage 1. You need to do something about your weight. If you don't do anything, to move to stage 2. Hey, that was when I said, no. Or he said I should take this injection. There's an injection he was going to give me so that the pain will relieve. But after 2 weeks, it will come back. I said, no, I need a lasting solution. And I went on a search to do what I need to do to, reduce weight so that the pain will stop. Guess what? I lost weight. I lost some weight, but the pain in my knee was still there. So I knew that there's something I've not seen, the missing puzzle, because it's not all nutrition plan that works, until I came across the Vital Woman Nutrition Program. And guess what? My mentor took me through the program, and in 90 days, I got back my body. In fact, the win for me was that I could squat. The pain in my knees disappeared. The inflammation in my knees disappeared. And she said that the inflammation was caused because of food, the kind of food we eat. And the Vital Woman program overhauled my nutrition program, my nutrition, lifestyle changes. Remember, she mentioned our health optimization program through nutrition, supplementation, and lifestyle changes. That's what happened to me. You can see me from 88 kg, I'm down to 73 kg. Are you seeing? Are you seeing 73 kg? So who do you prefer? Who do you prefer? Which do you prefer? A or B? Go to the chat box and let me know. A or B? A or B? Guess what? A or B? Oh, you pushing not on me. Beautiful. So B, beautiful. And guess what? I've maintained this for the past 2 years because of the health optimization program. Okay, so you can see the progress. Every August is my birthday. August 2023, I was in that pain. You can see my pot belly. I was fat. Yes, when you're fat, tell yourself you're fat. I was fat, but right now I'm no longer fat. Okay, so, and I was in pain. You can see I was looking fine. We'll use makeup and cover ourselves up and pretend that everything is okay. Like some of you are listening to me, use makeup and cover yourself and pretend that everything is okay. Today, you need to be naked and unashamed, all right, and show yourself love. By August 2024, the pain was still there. You can see that I still lost some weight, right? But when I went on this journey in 2024, I think around September, October, I got back my body. You can see August 2025. So tell me, which one do you prefer? Which one do you prefer? August 2025, I became okay. I've been maintaining my weight from 2024 till today. All right. So I am hale and hearty. I can squat, I can run, I can do a lot of things. And that was what bettered the Vital Mentor. Today, I've been able to help a lot of people with my mentor, you know, and a lot of other women that have gotten back their bodies to help women snatch back their bodies. Just look at what has happened. Transformation. Transformation. Are you seeing that? So do not cover up. Do not cover up tonight. One of our masterminds is going to come to make a selection of the women we're going to be working with. We're going to be working with you on your finances. We're going to be working with you on your health. So show yourself love tonight, okay? Those clothes that you don't like that are not fitting you, begin to fit you properly. If you're struggling with BP, diabetes, whatever you're struggling with, metabolic disease, this program will help you. Cholesterol, so that you can be hale and hearty, take care of your family, to be productive, to do a lot of things, to be purposeful. All right? So it doesn't matter how big you are. Tell yourself the truth. Today, I'm coming naked and not ashamed. I'm going to be showing myself love today. In fact, today is Mother's Day. This is a gift for you today. So as our mentor comes up, ensure you are going to be selected. Let it be a gift for you. All right, let it be a gift for you. You can see when you snatch back your body, you begin paparazzi.
Everything in your life is a reflection of a choice you have made. If you want a different result, make a different choice.
Are you seeing that? So your health is your wealth. Stay active. All right, your health is wealth. So do not joke with the offer they're going to be giving you this evening. As I make welcome the one and only barrister. I call her the law. She has raised a lot of women in this project. I'm sure you don't want to miss her mentorship. I'm sure you don't want to miss her mentorship. So go to the chat box and make welcome Barrister Amina. She's going to be selecting the women we're going to be working with today. Ensure you are selected. Ensure you give yourself a gift tonight. All right? Barrister, are you there? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Happy Mothering Sunday, everybody. Thank you, Mate Mogo. That was a brilliant presentation. Thank you. Happy Mothering Sunday, everyone. Happy Mothering Sunday, everyone. If you can see me and you can hear me, go to the chat room and type 7,000. If you can see me and you can hear me, go to the chat room and type 7,000. Happy Mothering Sunday. Right? Mothers in the house, we are super proud of you. Happy Mothering Sunday, everybody. I'm so happy to be here once again. I'm always super delighted to speak with women. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you so much for having me here. Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm super elated. God bless everybody for being here. Please, I would like to make my second device co-host. Thank you. Ladies in the house, I want you to go to the chat room and I want you to write your name. Like Amina Adams, I love you. Go and appreciate yourself, because if you do not appreciate yourself, nobody will do that for you. That's the absolute truth. Nobody will do that for you. So I want you to go to the chat room, go and write your name and appreciate yourself. Go and write your name and appreciate yourself. Quickly. Zamani, God bless you. Yes, Ijoma, I see you. Yes, beautiful. Go to the chat room. Go and appreciate yourself. Okay? Go and appreciate yourself. Tell yourself, I love you. Because truly, you are your first love. You are your first love. So you have to maintain your control. You have to be in charge, whether you like it or not. You just have to be in charge. And that is why we are here today. I want to tell you something. I want to let you in on a beautiful secret. And the secret is this. Every woman who has spoken with you today did not start like this. Every one of us found our way to the top through the Vital Woman Project. And that's the truth. Julian, thank you for loving yourself. Every one of us, we started from a point of discomfort. We started from a point where we were no longer happy with where we were. I want to show you something. I'm here to answer this question on your screen. You've all heard what Boss Jenny said. You've all heard what Mrs. Mogo said. So the question on your mind is despite everything I've heard, will this work? I'm here to confirm to you that this will work. And the only way you will know that it will work is for you to take a critical look at that woman on your screen. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that woman on your screen. Before I tell you who she is, I want you to help me analyze that woman. Look at that woman on your screen. What do you think is wrong with her? What do you think is going on with her? What do you think? Do you think that there's something wrong with that woman? Look at that woman on your screen. What is she projecting? What is she projecting? What is that woman projecting? Is she happy? Go to the chat room, go and answer me. Is that woman happy? Is she happy? The woman on your screen, go to the chat room, go and answer me. Is she happy? Is she sad? Is she in some discomfort? Right? That was me in 2019 when I was tired. That was me in 2019. The woman on your screen, not the one speaking before you today. The woman on your screen. At that point in 2019, I was the head of chambers of a senior advocate's office, chambers. Just in case you don't know, this year I'm going to be 15 years in lawyer, 15 years in legal practice. And in 2019, it dawned on me that the legal practice is a social economic system on its own. It is not a cash flow system. So if you are there because you want to make money, there are some illegal things that you might end up doing. And I kept asking myself, for crying out loud, for how long will I continue to be this way? Ladies and gentlemen, as a lawyer, I will travel to, listen to me, I will go to Akure, I will go to Oyo, I will go to Kaduna, I will go to Jos, I will land in Benin, and I will travel to different places. And at the end of the month, my boss will pay me 50,000. Somebody go to the chat room, go and type 50,000. At the end of the month, irrespective of where I travel to, irrespective of the number of cases I handle, I was never paid for my efforts. I worked in that law firm from 2010 to 2021 when I officially left the firm. Ladies and gentlemen, I was never paid for my efforts. And there was no month I will not collect best employee of the month. Why? I'm the first to clock in, I'm the last to clock out. But my salary was 50K. There was nothing I did. I would be in the office 10:30, 11 o'clock because I need to type in documents for us to file in papers the next morning. But at the end of the month, I will still collect 50K. So when you are looking at that woman on the screen, you are not looking at a lazy woman. Hard work was not my problem. When you are looking at that woman on the screen, you are looking at somebody who was taking care of her daughter and taking care of her mother at the same time. You are looking at somebody who at the end of the day, out of that 50K, she must make preparation for accommodation, for feeding, right? For school fees, for water, for transportation, and then for savings, and then for tithe and offering. Is the money going to remain? Do you think I could have had savings? There's no way I could have had savings. So I was suffering and smiling. When Boss Jenny was saying that she was borrowing that time, I remember that time also. I was a professional borrower. Somebody go to the chat room, go and write that for me. I was a professional borrower because 50K was never enough. No matter what I did, I would still borrow from cooperative. No matter what I did, I would still borrow. There was no way I would have saved. And as I'm borrowing that money, the next salary that I'm going to take, I will have to pay off that money back so that I can borrow again the following month. Can you see? Can you see? Suffering and smiling. And then somebody will see me outside with my wig and gown, tucked in everywhere. They'll be hailing me, the law, the law, the law. They're not going to say the law not get anything for pockets. I was a broke lawyer. I was a broke lawyer. You don't understand me. I had the certificates. What am I saying now? I had the titles. Oh my God, let me show you something. I want to show you guys what was taking my money. Because many of us, we are working, but before the middle of the month, your money has gone. Can you see what is on your screen? This is what is taking your money. There is nothing spiritual. This is what is taking your money. Is there any woman here that is not spending money on transportation? Even if a guy is giving you chop money, even if a guy is giving you money, right? Is there any woman here who is not spending money on these things? God bless you. You have 5 children. All these women that have 1 children, they don't know what God has done for them. You are here, you're a woman, you have 5 children, 4 children, 3 children in this economy, and you are paying secondary school fees. You are paying primary school fees now is 500K, 600K, primary school. Not talk of secondary school, not talk of university. Do you understand what I'm saying? So we are not here to joke. We are not here to joke. We are here because somebody here is tired. In January, when you pay school fees, your account is flat. You have nowhere to turn to. The person you want to borrow from, that same woman too, she just finished paying house rent and school fees. You don't understand. We are here because we want to show you what has worked for us so far. Let me tell you something. I don't know why your own money was not enough, but the reason why my own money was not enough, because I was only spending money from that 50K. That 50K was the only income I had. It was the only income I had. Sometimes on Saturdays, I'm going to work. Why? I want to fight. That was my life. 2010 to 2021. My salary grew from 5,000 to 50,000 naira. As if that was not enough. Look at the screen. Can you see what's on the screen? I appeal to you, zoom it so that you can see it very well. The certificate to the left is my transcript from University of Ibadan, my LLM transcript from University of Ibadan to University of Ilorin. So the woman talking to you, I'm a master's degree holder, and it was on top of this master's certificate that they were paying me 50K. Let me tell you something. If you're a woman here, and what I'm telling you, you are not listening to me, you are frying plantain somewhere, God is watching you in 3D. God is watching you in 3D. The certificate to the right is my call to birth certificate. On top of these 2 certificates, I was making 50K. Are you trying to tell me that my value is 50K? Many of us, we are here, we are making 150K, 200, 300K, 400K. Is that your value? Is that your economic value? Is that your intrinsic value? Is that your financial value? Is that what you can bring to the table for yourself? I'm not talking about a man's table. I'm talking about your own table. Women, judge yourself. Judge yourself based on the money you are making on a monthly level. On a monthly level, judge yourself. That 500K you are making in a month, is that your economic value? Is that what you can bring to the table for yourself? I got annoyed one day. Let me show you something. Women are going through a lot. Women are going through a lot. I have a lot. See, on a daily basis, I have women that call me, Barrister, this is what I'm going through. Barrister, come and help me. Barrister, my friend. Barrister, my sister. Barrister, my cousin. Women are going through a lot. Especially single mothers in the house. If you're a single mother in the house, go to the chat room, go and type SM. Especially single mothers in the house. Especially single mothers in the house, because of money, they are looking for a man that can take care of them. That man has money, but that man does not have conscience. That man does not have emotional intelligence. So that man knows that the reason why you are with him is because of what you can get. Guess what? The guy is ready to do you anyhow because he knows that you don't have anywhere to go. Ladies, if you can hear me, the Vital Woman Conference is here to give you economic stability. Economic stability. Who says that you cannot have another money outside of God's money? Who says that your money is only your God's money? Who told you that? Which devil told you that? Take a look at this woman on your screen. Now, man, do around. As you can see, if you see the woman's complexion, you will know that this woman is a fine woman. You will know she's a fine woman. But somehow, life has beaten her up. Somehow, life has beaten her up to the extent that a man did this to her. Please, what kind of love can you have for a man that is doing this to you? Ladies and gentlemen, go to the chat room. Go and type it. Shine your eyes. Shine your eyes. Shine your eyes. Don't let money relegate you to the background. Shine your eyes. Don't let your background relegate you. Shine your eyes. A friend of mine connected me to the Vital Woman Project. A friend of mine. Many of us that we are here today, our friends are the ones who connected us to this project. Our friends that love us. our friends that care for us, our friends that want us to be better, our friends that want us to have money, our friends that want us to buy land, our friends that want us to build houses, they are the ones that connected us to this project. If you have a friend who is in this project and that friend has not connected you to this project yet, run away from that friend. A friend of mine from the city of Port Harcourt sent a Zoom link to me. And I called that friend. He's even a man. I said, "They talk about a long time. How far? What's in the apple now?" He said, "Amina, I just sent you a Zoom link. It's about vital women." Amina, enter that Zoom room. I don't know if you can use this for yourself. As if God just sent that guy to me. Ladies and gentlemen, just like you are here listening to me, just like you are here listening to me on the 4th of December 2021, I saw this presentation, Vital Women Project. I said, okay, let me see what it's all about. 2 things caught my attention. Number one, they said that there is a system. When Boss Jenny was speaking about the Vital Women product, the Vital Women supplements, the Vital Women package, right? They said that there's a system here because they don't want women to be selling. They said they don't want any woman to be selling anything here. They want the woman to follow the system, build her leverage so that the leverage can give her money. I said, oh, really? I like that. Because as a lawyer, I was busy. I didn't have time to be going up and down to be selling anything. You understand? As a lawyer, I'm busy. So I said, okay, that system is a good system. That means I can be in my office and I can send a text message to somebody. Okay, no problem. Number 2 that caught my attention is mentorship. Oh my God, I love the mentorship part. You know what mentorship states? Mentorship states that as soon as you come into this project, you will have at least one mentor that will teach you what to do, that will teach you how to use the system so that you can be successful. And that is how on that same day, when I saw the Vital Woman project, I clicked into this project. Do you know something? Within 3 weeks of coming on board this project, I made 253,999 naira 92 kobo, just like you can see on my screen. And you can see my name there, Amina Momo. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know what it feels like for you to be a woman who was making 50,000 naira last month? And you were wondering who you were going to borrow from the next month. And all of a sudden, because you joined a project called Vital Women Project, you made 5 times the salary that you made last month, the following month. Do you know what it feels like? This thing blew my mind. This project blew my mind. I had to go back to them. I said, Pico, hope this is not 419. How did I make this money? They said, Barrister Amina, you have contacts on your phone. I said, yes. You sent them the text message that Boss Jenny sent you. I said, yes. And when you sent them the text message, we called them on your behalf. When we called them, immediately, you did your home launch. And as the people that came, they saw the project, they loved it. And as they were coming on board, Amina, the company was compensating you. I said, what? Just because I sent text message, my people, I said, MTN don't die. Airtel don't die. I was sending text message to everybody. Then I went back to my mentor and I said, please, I want to start to make more money. What else do I need to do? Guys, I want to show you something. This is a woman who was making 50K once upon a time. If you take this project for granted, God is looking at you in 3D. This is a woman who was making 50,000 naira. 50, you don't know where I'm coming from. You don't know where there were times that I will be at home. I will not be able to eat so that my mother and my daughter can eat. That's how bad it was for me. I don't know where you are in life right now. I don't know what you are going through, but I am telling you that this project means a lot to me because where I was coming from, there were times I could not eat so that my mother and my daughter would eat. And then I now entered a project that provided all the money I did not have. I didn't play with this project. As you can see on my screen, guys, I started making what? Oh my God. I started making what my organs were making. My organs in law, I started making what they were making. I started making money. Then this project opened my eyes to something. This project made me understand that the only reason why any woman in this world can become successful is if she has leverage. Somebody go to the chat room, go and type leverage. Somebody go to the chat room, go and type leverage. The only way any woman in this world can be successful is if she has leverage. Somebody go to the chat room, go and type leverage. The beautiful thing is that all of you have leverage. Now go to the chat room, go and write the number of contacts that you have. Go and write the number of contacts that you have. Because the reason why I was able to make money was because I invited my contacts to come and see this business, and they loved it. And when they came to see this business, they also invited their own contacts. Today, ladies and gentlemen, in the city of Lagos, I have over 1,000 partners in this city. In this city, because of Vital Women projects. I will wake up sometimes, I will see money in my account. I will now go and trace where the money came from. Why? Vital Women Project. This is the only project I have ever been into that will ensure that even when you are sleeping, you are making money. If you are sick, you are making money. Do you understand me? Because some of us, the reason why we are challenging, the reason why we are facing poverty every day of our life is because the only time you are working is when you are making money. The only time you are making money is when you are working. If you are not working, the money is not coming in. Once you are sick, no money. Once you travel, no money. Until you come back to your office again before money starts. That's the way to poverty now. You need to build a system. And the Vital Woman showed me that system. Now, because of the Vital Woman, I was able to have lots of offices. I was able to leverage on so many people to have offices all over the country. I have 5 offices today where I have my people in there, and they are making their own money. But guess what? As a result of the matching bonuses, I must make money also. I have people in Port Harcourt, in Benin, in Ekiti, in Lagos, in Ibadan. That is a woman who was making 50K as a lawyer. I don't know where you are right now, but please don't judge yourself by your current standards. Don't judge yourself by your current condition, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. I promise you. Now, this is also a woman who is now able to give charity. Somebody that used to beg before. You don't understand. That 50K, you know, they reach for me. I used to beg for money before. This is a woman who was begging for money before. I used to have one friend like that. I would have begged her, please, when you are coming, help me buy yam and fish at Mokola. Help me buy yam, because I cannot eat the food at home. If I eat it today, what would they eat tomorrow? Do you understand? Now, we are now in a community where we are now buying rice, ororo, yam, tin tomato, spaghetti, sardine for people all over Nigeria. Somebody, please, if this is the only thing you will do for me, go to the chat room, go and type, God bless the Vital Women. God bless the Vital Women Project. God bless the Vital Woman Project. From Ikorodu to Oka to Abuja to Owerri, name it. We have been able to help other women. We have been able to provide for them. We have been able to provide food for them. That is the essence of this project. That by the time you now start having money, you will now be able to help other people. That's the essence of this project. And also, anytime I open an office in any location, what do? I go to the police academy. I go to the police command at that location. I go to introduce myself there. Commandant, I'm in your jurisdiction, sir. I show them my product. I show them my people. This is my office, and we get a CSO. So let me tell you something. This is a legitimate business. This is a what? A legitimate business. All right? And if you come into it, I can promise you that you're going to make a lot of money for yourself. And after everything, last year, I was awarded top 6th earner in Legend Nation. Top 6th earner. Are you kidding me? We are not here to joke. We are here to show you the way. We are here to show you the way on how you can create income for yourself. We don't want you to be begging anybody anymore. Women are being taken advantage of every time. How many of us heard about what happened to Izzy Ogbede on Facebook? That girl was crying that she was trafficked since when she was 17 years old. Imagine, she was trafficked into prostitution since when she was 17 years old. It is a woman like you that gave birth to that girl. It is a woman like you, a mother like you, who has a womb that gave birth to that girl. Do you know how many girls are being trafficked every day under your nose? May it never get to your roof. Because if it gets to your roof, then you will understand why you need to be economically stable. Okay? And I would like to show you women that, by the grace of God, through the Vital Women, I have helped. This is Amatullah Haruna. Ladies and gentlemen, this woman was in Port Harcourt doing POS business. Today, Amatu is doing very well for herself. Amatu is doing very well for herself. Somebody who was doing POS, graduate, no job. I invited her into the Vital Woman project in Port Harcourt. She saw this project and she picked up from it. Somebody who was making, let's say, 100,000 in a month. She now became somebody who was making lots of money for herself. She was able to rent another apartment, help her mother. That is the essence of this project, turning ordinary human beings into extraordinary human beings. Now, there are women that are here that would like to speak for themselves, and I would like you to listen to them.
Hello, my name is Veronica Omo. I'm a registered nurse, midwife, and intensive care nurse. I'm also an Amazon ambassador. I started my nursing career in National Hospital. I loved my job. But when I started paying rent with 2 children, elderly parents, I realized that my salary could barely go round. Now, after 10 years at National Hospital, I got a job with United Nations and I moved to Maiduguri. Now, even though my money problems were over, I had a new set of problems. I had no time for my family. You see, Maiduguri was a non-family duty station, so even my new baby could not stay with me. So as soon as she stopped breastfeeding, my mother came and took her from me. Secondly, I ran a schedule of 8 weeks in and 1 week out. This schedule cost me birthdays, visiting days, even Christmases. It caused my baby to become clingy and afraid. She couldn't even sleep without holding someone. She developed a fear of abandonment. Another thing was that anytime I go home, she would not recognize me. It would take her days to get close to me, and even by that time, it would be time for me to already leave back to Maiduguri. This happened every time I went home. As if that was not enough, the pandemic came and we were separated for 6 months, after which I was allowed a 1-month leave. At the end of this 1 month, it was time to go back to Maiduguri. On that fateful day, everyone in the house came out to say their goodbyes. But this time, my baby refused to wave. Instead, she ran after the car, screaming as if she wanted to catch the car. As she ran, she tripped and she fell. At this point, my heart just broke. All I wanted to do was just to hold her. But I couldn't. I had to go to work. So I drove off. I left my baby crying on the ground. I cried all the way to the airport, all the way to Maiduguri. But that day I made a decision. I made a decision to find a way back to my baby, back to my family. I was dying inside. I was tired of playing the role of an ATM. I wanted to be a mother again. But how? Where else could I make over ₦1 million monthly and still have time for my family? That was when I came across the Amazon project. On my friend's WhatsApp status, I caught the vision and I ran with it. I took the mastermind mentorship, and in just 2 months after becoming a partner, I became an Amazon ambassador, earning over 500,000 naira monthly. 5 months later, I fired my boss. People thought I was crazy. Even my family cut me out. Through the Amazon project and the mastermind mentorship of the entrepreneur mentor, Ambassador Dr. Michael Okoli, in 1 year and 2 months, I became a Millionaire Circle member, a monthly millionaire, and I can now spend quality time with my family. And today, I have emerged as not just a Tukuma Club member, but I'm also celebrated by my mentors amongst the prestigious top 20 nominees of the Eagle and the Diamond team.
Hi, my name is Van.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to listen to this woman on the screen right now. Her name is Paul Dominion Ladi. When Paul joined the Vital Women Project, she was only 18 years old. Did you hear me? She was, somebody go to the chat room, go and type 18 years old. She was only 18, 1-8. She was only 18 years old. I want to show you where this lady and her mother and sister were staying. You see that house to the left? That is where they were staying. If you give your gate man this house to stay, your gate man will not work for you again. If you give your driver this house to stay, your driver will not work for you again. But guess what? A mother and 2 daughters were staying in that house. This lady said that during rainy season, when it is raining and it is windy, there are 3 pillars in the house, iron pillars. The mother will take one, the sister will take one, then she will take one. What are they doing? They are holding the pillar down so that wind will not carry their roof. That is the level of poverty that this girl and her family were going through. Now, if you look at the picture to the right, that is her mother selling ugu. Her mother was selling ugu in the market. Because how many ugu does this woman want to sell for them to pay house rent? How many ugu does this woman want to sell for that girl to buy jam form to go to university? How many ugu does this woman want to sell for their lives to be better forever and ever? Ugu could not cut the matter now, right? But guess what? Dominion and her younger sister, they joined the Vital Woman Project. Are you listening to me? Dominion and her younger sister, they joined the Vital Women Project. They started building leverage. They started inviting people to join the project. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to show you the impossible. I want to show you the impossible. Because when you work together with a team, somebody said that when you run far, right? When you run fast. But if you want to run far, you cannot run alone. You need to run with people. This girl learned how to build leverage, courtesy the Vital Woman Project. And guess what? She and her younger sister, they were able to put money together from the money they were making from this project, and they built a house for their mother in that same Abuja. That's the power of this project. That is the power of you having a why. Why did they join this project? To change their lives, to help their mother, and they achieved it because they had the why. Now, I want to show you Dominion today. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to this video.
Right here is the superstar herself, Domino Pauladi. Beautiful ride, you know. Young girl, young lady, doing so well. So proud of her. What do you have to say? Did you ever think today would come?
It was in a very, very far future.
Far future.
It was in a
We fast forwarded the
very,
future.
very far future.
Awesome.
Like 10, 20 years.
What happened today? 2 years into the business, right?
Yes.
You were 18 then, or going to 18.
Yeah.
18, now you're 20. 2 years, you also built a house for your mother.
Yes.
Amazing.
That was last week.
Woo!
At 19.
Chai! Oh my goodness. What were you doing at 19? You built a house at 19?
That's the question. What were you doing at 19? She built a house at 19. This is Gladys Akuha. Gladys was selling pap, yellow pap, in Bodija Market. Gladys was selling yellow pap in Bodija Market in Ibadan. She came across the Vital Women Project. Today, ladies and gentlemen, this is Gladys. Somebody here is saying that too many stories, go straight to the point. Let me tell you something. There are different categories of people in this meeting. There are people who are old. There are people who are young. There are people who are upcoming. You need to show them who they can be. Madam Kate, if you do not have the patience to wait till the end of this meeting, please log out. I'm here for women who are ready to change their lives. Do you know what I saw on the day I came on board this platform and I joined this business? I'm not here to joke. I'm here to change a woman's life, just like my life was changed from nothing into abundance. I'm not here to joke, okay? How were we able to achieve this feat? Mentorship. Somebody go to the chat room, go and type mentorship. The only reason why the women here are successful is because of the mentorship. In that mentorship, they will teach you the system. In that mentorship, they will teach you leverage. In that mentorship, they will teach you how to create income. They will teach you how to create generational wealth. They will teach you how to invest your money. They will teach you how to make your money work for you. There are women on this platform. You make money, but you don't know where your money is going to. The money making is not even your problem, but the discipline and the stoicism to multiply that money is what you don't have. You will learn it on the Vital Woman's platform. We're not here to joke. 3 major reasons why you need to be a vital woman. Number 1, income and economic stability. Every woman here needs to achieve financial independence, okay, and personal development so that you can get new opportunities for yourself. Number 2, health stability. As a woman, once you are above 30, let me tell you something, your body will start to change. And then you now give birth, you will know what's up. Why? Because there are some micro and macronutrients that you must be feeding your body every day. When you don't give your body that thing every day, before you know it, when you are a little bit above 40, you're already entering arthritis stage. Osteoarthritis, you're already entering that stage. If you go and listen to your mothers, let them tell you what they are going through in menopause. You will not want to get there. Body pains all over. The bones are getting weakened. Why? Because once you are in menopause, your brain has disconnected from your womb. So all those things that furnishes your bone to make it strong, it is gone. So what do you need to do? You need to replenish it. And in the Vital Women Project, we have it. Oh my God. I want to show you something. Many women in the house, I want to show you something. This is Restore Life. I don't know if you know Oprah Winfrey. If you know Oprah Winfrey, go to the chat room, go and type 1. That woman takes 1 of these every day. Restore Life restores your body as a woman. Just take 1 tablet before you sleep. What does it do? It repairs your DNA. It ensures that your body is working well. It ensures that your bones are functioning optimally so that you don't start to have perimenopause or menopausal problems. This will come in your Vital Woman package. So this is what you stand to benefit on health stability. Number 3, leverage. Leverage. Why do you think Dangote is the richest man in Africa? Why do you think Dangote is the richest man in Nigeria? Because in every household, there's Dangote salt, there's Dangote sugar, there's Dangote cement, there's Dangote spaghetti, there's Dangote this, there's Dangote that. So even if you don't like Dangote, you must eat his sugar and salt. Why won't he make money? That is exactly what we want to make our women to be. Women in the house. There are 7 billion people in the world. Can you imagine that you are building a business where at least a minimum of 1,500 people are coming into your business every month? Every month. We know that you don't know how to do this individually. But guess what? If you partner with the Vital Women Project, we will show you the way. What did you achieve last year? If your salary stops right now, if your business stops, if anything stops, if that thing that is bringing in money stops, where will you get your next income from? What is your plan B? What will take care of your children? What will take care of your children? What will take care of your babies? If your income stops for any reason today, as a lawyer, when I was doing divorce cases, I saw women that immediately they went to court, the husband cut them off. They thought it was a joke. The husband cut them off. There are women that who they are today is as a result of who the husband is. If anything happens to that husband, that woman is coming down. So if anything happens to your source of income today, what is your plan B? Talk to me, somebody. What is your plan B? That is what the Vital Woman Project is here for. We don't want you to be reliant on anybody. We don't want you to be dependent on anybody. You need to be financially secure. Create a system that ensures that you have security, whether you are there or not. I'm going to be showing you the security in the Vital Woman Project very soon, because 2026 will not be funny. By the 30th of this month, NIRS will be coming after people. FIRS will be coming after people. Why? Because they want to come and ask you, have you filed your tax statement? And let me tell you something. Everything that you are doing will be taxed. You are here, you have a hospital that you are going to. FIRS is taxing that hospital. Hospital bills will increase. You are the one that will pay it. Your children's school, they will tax the school, they will tax the principal, they will pass it to you. School fees will increase, you are the one that will pay it. What about where you are staying? Your landlord. There is now property insurance and property tax. Your landlord himself will be taxed. He will pass it to you. Your house rent will increase, but your salary is not increasing. So who is going to pay for all those things? Is it not you? You need a plan B. Beautiful women in the house, you need a plan B. You don't understand. So I'm just going to ask that woman who needs to change a financial story, that woman who needs a way out right now. Are you ready to to be a vital woman? If you are ready to be a vital woman, go to the chat room and go and type, I am ready. Because it is the woman who is typing, I am ready, that will make me know she is ready. And that's the one I'll be working with. You are here, you want to use the vital woman as a plan B. You want to use the vital woman as something that will create economic stability for you. Go to the chat room, because I'm going to be showing you something right now. For every woman who is ready to be a vital woman, I have a bonus for you. And this is my bonus. Bonus number 1, you will get Breakthrough Health Bundle for your personal consumption. It's not for sale. Biko, I want to tell you something. Any package you are getting, see, I have a package here. This is a Vital Woman package. Vital Woman package. Any package you are getting is for your personal consumption. We do not sell anything on this platform. What brings the money is the leverage you build. Okay? So when you get your package, it's not for sale. It's for your consumption. Now, this Breakthrough Health Bundle that you will get, right? Whatever you are getting inside is over and above anything, any money you are putting down. Number 2, for those who are coming on board today, you will get a fully automated business website. Why do you need this business website? You're coming into a new business because the Vital Women Project is a business. I ran it as a business and I made a lot of money from this business, okay? So you're going to be getting that website if you are coming on board today. What do you need the website for? You are entering a new business. You need to see your money. You need to cash out your money. I be women, I lie. Because you are here for the money now. You are here for the opportunity. So when you are making that money, you need to cash out the money, number 1. Number 2, after cashing out, what about your leverage? You need to see your leverage, guys. You need to secure your leverage. Your people that are joining your project, you need to see them. Your products, you need to see them. Whether you are making profit or loss, you need to know. That's the essence of the website. It will help you audit your business. Do you understand me? Now, this website is worth 500,000 naira without the Vital Women Project. If you just want to come and join, right? It is worth 500,000 naira. But because we are celebrating our 10th year anniversary, we are celebrating our 10th year anniversary in this March. Guess what? For every woman who is joining the Vital Women Project, she will not pay a dime for this website. She will get it free of charge. Okay, she will get it free of charge. Now, number 3, in the Vital Women Project, I've been mentioning mentorship. We have categories of mentorship, but for the people who are coming on board today, they are getting the mastermind mentorship. The people who are coming on board today, what you are getting is the mastermind mentorship. Mastermind mentorship is what has made every one of us successful on this platform. Let me tell you something. If not for mastermind mentorship, I won't be successful, because the mastermind showed me what to do, told me what to do. They were my accountability partners. Have you done this? Have you secured that? Why were they doing that to me? So that I will not waste my time here. So that in a month, I can get my target. I gave myself targets on a monthly basis. I told myself I want to make 2 million every month, 3 million every month, 4 million every month. And when I told my mentors, okay, this is what you need to do, they told me to do it. I did it. I hit my target. That's what the Vital Woman Project is about. This is not a project where you will come around and come and do association and be making cho. No, there's no time for that. This is a project for business-minded women who are ready to secure their future, secure their children's future, secure generational wealth. That is what the Vital Women Project is about. So this mastermind mentorship naturally would cost 600,000 naira to 2.5 million. But because of that 10th year anniversary we are doing, any woman coming on board today is getting this free of charge. You are not paying a dime for this. You are getting this free of charge, and we will mentor you until you become that woman that you want to be. On the Vital Women Project, let me tell you something. We have Amazon ambassadors. Amazon ambassadors are women who hit 6 figures. Minimum 6 figure is 500K on a monthly basis. And she must be hitting it every month until she becomes a Millionaire Club member. Millionaire Club member means that you are making at least 1 million naira every month. By the time she hits Millionaire Club member, then she gets into the Millionaire Mentors Club member, meaning that the people she's now working with, they're not making millions. So this project, whether you like it or not, once you are serious, you will hit your target. So like I said, for the women who are coming on board today, this mastermind mentorship, you will not pay a dime for it. You will get it free of charge. Now, all work and no play makes Amina a crazy person. So let me tell you something, we go on vacation. Because as I'm shouting like this, you'll be thinking maybe this is how I used to shout every time. No, it's just that I'm passionate about this project. And as a woman, I don't want you to miss it. Every year we go on all expense paid vacation, meaning that we don't pay for the vacation. The company pays for us. Here we are at Seychelles having a nice time. You can even come with your husband. You can come with your family. Just come and experience the world. You need to understand that there are other places after Nigeria, beautiful places, okay? And we don't want you to miss that. Our women are traveling, they are doing well, you know, getting business ideas. You know, right now, there are so many of our women who are going to China and they are doing well for themselves. So what are we talking about? This was when we were in Jordan, right? So please, this Vital Women project you are seeing, I don't want you to miss it. Don't miss it for anything. Don't miss it for anything. Now, there's something called the quick positioning or support system. For every woman who is coming on board today, this evening, I want to show you what I'm going to do for you. As you are coming on board this evening, we are going to place you on top like this, Biko. We are going to place you on top like this. Now, for that woman who is here, that she's saying, I need to go and tell my husband. I don't do anything without telling my husband. No problem. What God has put together, no man can put asunder. But I want to tell you something. You see that woman that came on board today, I will put her on top. You go and tell your husband. When you come back from telling your husband, I will use you to support the woman that came on board today. Then there's a third category of woman here. You are saying, oh, I've heard everything that they have told me, but I want to go and do prayer and fasting. Because no problem. When you come back from prayer and fasting, I will use you to support the person that went to go and tell her husband. Okay, so I just want to let you know, pick where you want to be. Do you want to be in the first 5 that will get support and start making money immediately? Do you want to be in the second 5 that want to go and tell their husband and then they will be used to support the first 5? Or do you want to be in the third 5 that will now be used to support the second and the first 5? Do you understand me? Choose your choice. Another thing about the Vital Women project is that you can transfer this business to your next of kin. Ladies and gentlemen, are you here now? Can you transfer your job to your children? As a lawyer, can I transfer my job that I was working that time to my daughter or to my son? No. That's the truth. You can't transfer your job. But in the Vital Women project, guess what? You will transfer your business. Now your website, it has a next of kin part. It is the person that you put as next of kin. Username and password. When you go to heaven, they will just continue the business. Now, if you are like me, that you don't want to wait before you go to heaven, for your people to take over your business, let me show you something. This is my daughter. She's just 6 years old, ladies and gentlemen. She's just getting 6 years old. And at 6 years old, I opened an account for her. What did I do? I used my friends that I love to support my daughter's business. Today, I don't pay my daughter's school fees. Today, I don't buy school shoe. I don't buy school bag. It is the Vital Women project that I opened an account for her that buys school bag. There are some of us here. Your salary is 150,000. Your salary is 100,000. Your salary is 200,000. Your salary is 250,000. That's why I was asking you that question. That are you telling me that 250K you're collecting on a monthly basis, are you telling me that that money is your economic value? No. This is a 6-year-old girl that her mother opened an account for her on this platform. Guys, guess what? At 6 years old, what's today's date? March 15, she has made 200K. Do you understand me? That is the value of the Vital Women project. That you will open an account for each of your children here. How many children do you have? 4. Excuse me. When you open your own account, you open your account for your first child, second child, third child, fourth child. By the time you open an account for all your children, you will now use your friends that you are inviting to support your children. So that as your children are making money, you are making money. Anybody that is entering your business, as they are paying your children, they are paying you. This is a family business. This is a women-oriented business. You don't understand. This is a business where we will sit down and say, okay, this is family. What should we do? What kind of money do we want to make? Do you understand me? That's why I keyed into this project. That's why I keyed into this project. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, for the sake of posterity, ensure that you key into this project. Now, I want to show us something. The Vital Women project also enables us to have investments. Are you here, ladies and gentlemen? You have never had an investment before. How many of us have heard about the Dangote shares that will soon be sold? If you have heard about the Dangote shares that is about to come out, go to the chat room, go and type Dangote. Go to the chat room, go and type Dangote. Quickly, quickly, quickly. If you have heard about the Dangote shares, go to the chat room, go and type Dangote. Go to the chat room, go and type Dangote. Biko, don't waste time. If you have heard about Dangote shares, go to the chat room, go and type Dangote. Dangote is bringing out shares for sale. You know what he said? He said the dividend of those shares, it will not only be in Naira, it will also be in dollars. Hey! It will not only be in Naira, it will also be in dollars. So it means that Vital Women on this platform, in the next 1-2 months, we are going to be earning dividend from Dangote Refinery in dollars. What do you want to do? You want to quickly make money and start to keep that money so that as soon as the shares comes out like this, bam, you are buying shares. But if you don't have money to buy the shares, what will happen? Somebody tell me. Go to the chat room. If you don't have money to buy their shares, what will happen? What will happen? Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. If you don't have money to buy that Dangote shares, what will happen? You won't like it. You will be thinking. You will be sad. Guess what? Let me tell you. This story that I'm telling you now, I want to tell you what Vital Women Project did for me when MTN shares came out. People that are buying MTN shares now for 700 Naira. When MTN shares came out, because of Vital Project, the Vital Women Project, I was able to keep money together to buy MTN shares. If you check your screen right now, you will see my investment portfolio. Right? MTN Nigeria Communication shares, because of Vital Women Project. Are you listening to me? I am showing you what this project has done for me. I am showing you how this project changed my life. If you are that woman and money has always been a problem for you, I need you to come into this project. Come and run the activities here. Come and use the system. And you will tell me whether after 2 months, 3 months, whether you will not make money in this project. Because of all the mentors I had in this project. You know what they told me? I mean, I do this, do that. I was able to put money together. I bought MTN shares. My sisters and my mothers on this platform, let me tell you something. It is the Vital Women Project that helped me to create income, that I was able to run investments. So are you here today? You are a woman, you don't have savings. Are you here today? You are a woman, you don't have land. Are you here today? You are a woman, you don't have gold. You don't have anything, and you want to start all over. You want to start life all over. The Vital Woman is where you should be. The Vital Woman is where you should be. Now, I'm going to ask you this final question. Based on everything that you have heard this evening, where do you want to be? Is this the kind of life you want to live? That when you are 73, before you are able 73, you are already dependent on your children. You are expecting your children to send you pocket money. Children that are just building their life. You want to be asking them for money. Is this the kind of life you want to be? Is this the kind of life you want to have? 73 and nothing, no impact, nothing. You just came into this world. You use our oxygen. You die, come out. Is this the kind of life you want to have? Is this the kind of life you want to have? You want to pass your poverty from generation to generation. Is this the woman you want to be? Or is this the woman you want to be? A woman with a vision, a woman with economic impact, a woman with financial impact. Do you want to be a woman that your children are proud of having you as a mother? Do you want to be a woman that your children are proud of emulating? Do you want to be that woman that anywhere you go, you are recognized? They're opening doors for you. Who do you want to be? Because in this Nigeria that we are in, even if you have 200 certificates, forget it. You will have nothing to show for it. If you don't have a godmother or a godfather, you will have nothing to show for it. Masters or no masters. Do you understand me? If you are going to be that woman that you want to be, ladies and gentlemen, I am now giving us the opportunity, and I am going to be giving everybody here who wants it a discounted price. Ambassador Jenny says that the minimum is 90,000, but for the woman who's coming on board today, you will not pay 90,000 for the Vital Woman project. All you will need to pay minimum is 80,000 naira for the entry bus package, and for that package, you will get the system, you will get the website, you will get the product, you will get the mentorship, and I'm giving you a minimum of 3 months on this platform. That's your money that you used to come on board, and more profits. You're going to make it, okay? For every woman who wants to be a vital woman, what do you need to do? Make your payments into that Fidelity Bank account and send your transaction receipts to me. Why? Because for that woman who is coming on board today, tomorrow is Monday, and tomorrow you will be attending your first mentorship class by 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. Okay, so don't miss it. At that mentorship class, we will open up more about the business, show you the structure, and you will start your business immediately. We are not here to joke. This is a serious business. I have shown you what this project can do for me. It is now left for you to make a decision as to whether you want to use the project for your own advantage and for your benefit. Admin, I'm only going to give slots to 5 women. I'm only going to give slots to 5